your logo is an absolute waste of time. So whenever I originally started my SEO company, I had just found some new success, if you will, in the fact that I stopped doing drop shipping and a baby boutique and day trading and all these other things. I had focused down. I'm doing SEO. That's the only thing I'm doing. I'm focusing on it until I'm successful or I die trying, period. And then I immediately got in my own way again. I immediately went out and spent probably a month creating my new company name, which at the time was Client Reach Media. And then I probably spent another month wasted designing the logo. And then when I got the logo done, I spent another couple of weeks ordering from Vistaprint like business cards, and I got a hoodie made with it on it, and literally everything that doesn't matter in a business. Thankfully, I had some really good people in my life to help point that out, that I was wasting time. I was not focused on the things that were genuinely going to bring value to the brand that I was trying to build. The brand, the name, none of those mean anything. In fact, we have companies now that the names are completely made up, and the only reason they have meaning in their household names is because of what they do and they accomplish. That's the thing that really matters. And I wasted an incredible amount of time on those silly, frivolous things. And that could have been because I wasn't sure where I needed to go. But I can tell you, those are not the things to focus on. Getting better at your craft, getting better at your service, educating yourself further so that you can provide a better product or service in your business. Those are the things that people are going to remember and matter. And your name could be flippity floppity blue, whatever. And I promise you, you can make that a household name if what flippity bloppity blue stands for is excellent service, excellent customer care, excellent products. That can absolutely be the case. So don't waste time on that stuff. You see on my hat here, I have Elite Results Marketing's brand, and that's only been something recent. We ordered hats and shirts, and we got some hoodies and stuff going out to our team. And that may seem like a really small deal to most people, but after that mentor of mine shared with me how silly I was being, wasting time on the branding and the logo and stuff, I immediately went out. He didn't like Client Reach. He, for whatever reason, thought it was a poor name, and he insisted that we rebrand it. So I spent like 30 minutes, made Elite Results Marketing. I got on Fiverr, ordered the logo. We've since made some modifications and tweaks to it, but very minimal time spent on it. We've focused on how do we provide better products? How do we provide better service? How do we communicate better with our customers? Everything that goes into what you're actually purchasing from us. That's what we spent our time on. And I swore to myself whenever we made that transition that I would not put my logo on anything until the company had done millions of dollars and I had a reason to be proud that the logo went on something. So when we did that here in the last month, I was so proud of putting our logo on those things and seeing my daughter wear our hats and our customers wearing our shirts and our hats. And we recently got some cool gifts. We've got these branded Yeti cups. It makes me swell with pride. And I know that it was the right time to put that forward and that we did it in the right order. I have a reason to be proud now that our logo's on things. And I think that's the order it should be done in. I think the core lesson there is that there's so many silly things that we can wrap ourselves up in, waste time in. And I very much believe in Pareto's principle, 80-20. And if you're not being careful to always look for what is actually going to move the needle forward, what's actually going to provide growth in your business, in your life, it's so easy to be distracted and to find yourself wasting time, your life, your energy on things that don't matter. And you should be careful about that and constantly be striving to find that 80-20. Find what's going to move you forward towards your goals and actually get you where you want to go. If you're hung up on these small things right now, go find the most successful person you know and ask them to critique what you're working on. Find somebody that's going to provide you real, raw, relevant feedback that will tell you what you should actually be focused on. The one thing that I did correctly was I went and found a mentor because I knew I wasn't making progress. I didn't I hadn't identified what it was, and he helped me identify it so that I could cut it out and I could proceed with confidence in what we were doing. And that's when we started making tracks in the right direction, and that's when we started growing.